Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after being visited by Varask, the half-orc blacksmith, who wanted me to come to talk to him in Dunwich because he has a problem that he wants me to solve. I don't know why you couldn't have just told me what you wanted while you were visiting my capital. I mean, you came to talk to me in person in my throne room. Why couldn't you have just told me your problem then? Why do I have to go all the way to Dunwich to talk to you about this? You know what? I'll tell you what your problem is. You're about to get punched in the face by your liege, who has explosive fists. Now, I don't know if you've ever done the math before, but your not-exploded face plus my explosive fists equals your exploded face. So figure that out. Good grief. Anyways, in between episodes, I claimed the northern Gnarl Marches, so we have all this territory where we can build the settlement, I guess. And I think we'll build the settlement not along the Thorn River, but the Skunk River. Yeah, that sounds fun. Maybe here? Sure. Or... that's kind of a central location, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's do this one. And this we will name... Let's see. What do we have so far? Carcosa, Miskatonic, Dunwich. Then I think I'll do... Oh, wait, was it this one? Or no, it was this one. Let's do... It's not really Innsmouth, is it? No, let's do Arkham. There we go. Fantastic. And that requires 50 BP, which we have. Great. Alright, Arkham. Let's build some stuff. Though, oh, nice. We may need to buy some more BP here. That's fine. Alright, so we'll build the stocks, I think? Or no. The bulletin board. Stocks, actually cheaper. But we get a bigger bonus from this one. Alright, so let's build the bulletin board here. The stocks we will build there, I guess? Sure. What else? Piers. And last but not least, the wooden wall. So we need 25 more BP. I'm actually gonna get, I think 45 BP, just in case, what? That's weird. Just in case we run out again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we should be able to build the wooden wall now. Fantastic. I may have forgotten some stuff, but I think for now we're good. Yeah. Oh, so as I was doing that, I also got a new quest. Artisans of the North Gnarl Marches. So I guess we need to go see them in Arkham. And Obliteration, that's with Varask. Right. Varask intrigued his grace with a story about a weapon that his family kept as a relic. What more might the master have to say? He didn't say any of that! At all! Don't lie to me, Lindsay! You lying sack of crap. Alright, well, we could stay in our barony and do some more kingdom management stuff, but I think I actually want to check out the Tenebrous Depths. Nasty rumor, I guess we might as well start working on this now, sure. Though we do have a fair bit of time to resolve this. Any reason why we shouldn't? No, you know what? Let's just do it. Sure. And nothing else to work on right now. Well, I mean, we do, but, nothing that I really want to invest in right now, I guess. Yeah, that's a lot of BP. Which we could afford. I'll hold off for now, though. Yeah, let's go visit Arkham and see the Tenebrous Depths, or whatever they're called. It's Tenebrous, right? I need to make sure that I'm saying the name correctly and not Tenebrious. Who's this? Oh, Nazriel. For the first time, Nazriel arrives in person to deliver her gifts. She's clearly anxious. Your Grace, I once again apologize for the dirty tricks that Sartine pulled. I would like to repay your good graces with a truly magnificent gift, but forging it will take time. Meanwhile, please accept this modest present. It isn't spoiled. I checked it 3 times. I licked it, I put it up my poopa, and then I jammed it up my pee hole. With an elegant gesture, the elven lady hands you a package. I hope you will appreciate the quality of this gift. It is better than any weapon the local masters can produce. How about you put your hands on my package, Nazriel? What do you say? Maybe not. I expect a gift worthy of the favor you've been shown. You respect our deal, that's commendable. I want something from you. I expect a gift worthy of the favor you've been shown. Yes. Nazriel sighs with relief. I appreciate the opportunity to make up for my mistakes. I can assure you, I never exaggerated my skill when I referred to myself as the best weaponsmith. You'll see it for yourself very soon. Sure. So what did I get? Nature's Will. Short sword. Really? Verminbane. Grants its wielder the ability to cast Nature's Ally 2 spell once per day as a 5th level druid. Wait, that's the thing that... That's what Verminbane is? Oh no, it's against, vermin, I guess. Right. I guess like rat type things maybe? Or pests? And also, oh! Gleaming Changer. Whoa! Holy resistances, Batman. Should we put that on? Oh, we can't. Right, so Lindsay... Most likely not Jubilost. No, I like the Bombardier's Vest. Maybe Canera? Ooh. Could be good for Canera. And then we'll put the lower quality one on Kaliki. There we go. At least now they're kind of wearing similar stuff. Ish. Well, maybe not really, but that's fine. And you need more Constitution. I don't think we have anything that increases your Constitution like a headband, do we? I don't think so. Let me drop off some of this garbage. Please and thank you. Cloak of the Winter Wolf, I guess we'll drop off as well. Keen Scimitar, don't need that. King Kukri and the Gift of Death. Yeah, because that doesn't do nearly enough damage. Ring of Protection +1. Does anyone need that? I don't think so. Inspired Wisdom, Charisma, Agile Fists, Mighty Fists, Cloak of Heroism. Alright. Nothing here, I guess. Just drop off the Belt of Incredible Dexterity. And I think we may be good to go. Yes. I suppose, though, maybe, you know what? I should do this off camera. Where I drop off some of the, what's it, crest-related stuff. Alright, folks. Out to the Tenebrous Depths. Assuming that I'm saying the name correctly, of course. Sure. Alright, fine. I do have the camping supplies, yes? Somewhere, yes, I do. Great. Alright, so if we bring a Kun, that could make camping a little bit easier, I suppose. Since he can reduce rations and whatnot. Otherwise... Yeah, I think we'll just travel with this team. Ekun and Knock Knock are both really good at killing. As is Amiri. But I think Jubilost has a bit more, what's it, utility, perhaps? I guess Canera is kind of the only one I'm unsure about, but... So maybe we bring someone who's able to do melee stuff instead. Huh. Maybe... You know what? Let's roll with this team. Because it seems like the Tenebrous Depths are divided into levels or something, just based on what the thing said about the lower levels being reachable and all that such. I'm kind of paraphrasing here, but I'm pretty sure that's basically the gist of what it said. Alright, so instead of going this way, which will take 1 day and 12 hours, Let's go to Arkham first, and then we'll take the long way around, question mark? Oh shoot, do I need to do something else for the sweet teeth? Or wait. I'm assuming we haven't gotten anything from them, right? No. I think we're good. Hopefully, at least. You guys better not be back already. Actually, while we're here, let me explore this area. Anything good? Nothing. Unbelievable. Oh, something it turns out, so I was wrong. Okay, I know this already, thank you very much. I only have 20 BP though. That's fine, we'll just, you know, save as we go, so that we don't accidentally, lower our stability by being in debt and shit. And since we're here, we might as well close up these gaps, I guess. I know, Fabrosi, your life is a burden, I get it, we all do.
We should gather our strength.
Yes, Valerie, I know. I don't know why your voice echoes so much, but I know. Don't worry. Alright, so we only have the nasty rumor thing that we're working on right now, so nothing to concern ourselves too much with in terms of kingdom management stuff, I guess.
Step, step, step.
And I'm assuming Sharel. I'm innocent. It's a mistake. A terrible mistake. I haven't taken anything from anyone. Alright. Timo Tavon, who I'm assuming is another artisan, and Guard, who is most definitely the world-renowned artisan of crafting broken faces? No, that's me. I'm the artisan who goes around crafting broken faces from intact faces, and also exploded faces from non-exploded faces. Barask! Need I remind you? Alright, doesn't seem like there's much happening besides these two. Alright. Sharel, what is going on with you? The young half-elf looks up at you, exhausted. Somebody has recently given him a black eye. There's panic in his voice. I beg you, help me. I haven't done anything wrong. What's going on here? Greetings, Your Grace. I apologize for the noise. Our captain thought it would be good to make an example of this criminal. Keep the public in line, you know. This one turned out to be a little noisy. The half-elf looks shocked and terrified by his circumstance. You're the local ruler, aren't you? I beg you for mercy. I've been arrested as a thief, and I'm about to go to jail, but I haven't done anything wrong. I've never taken anything that wasn't mine. Someone slandered me for stealing property from a merchant in the capital. We had a deal. He promised to lend me money for a new workshop, but I didn't take a single coin. It's all a lie. I beg you, please. Nobody believes me. The merchant's name is Hasuf. Oh. He would help me, if only he knew I was in trouble. Please, talk to the merchant in the capital. He will confirm I'm innocent. Okay, so what's this half-elf charged with? Theft, Your Grace. We chased him all the way out here from the capital. Stole something from a merchant and escaped. Just another scoundrel, Your Grace. Never mind him. They're all the same. He was found out, so now he's yelling about being innocent. Alright, I must go. I'd rather we not put him in jail until we talk to Hasuf. Sure. You're just gonna keep him bound here? That seems a little cruel, but that's it? That was the one artisan? What about Kimo Tavon? Before you is a tall, pale elf, the soft features of his face sharply contrasting his angular figure, but his woeful gaze is fixed on the ground. He finally notices you and, startled, blinks at you absent-mindedly. He talks slowly, slightly elongating his words as he speaks. Good day. Who are you? Kimo Tavon. With a wide smile, the elf slowly nods at you. An odd name for an elf. The elf shrugs. My parents named me Kimil, but my friends decided this name didn't suit me so well. So what are you doing here? The elf blushes ever so slightly and lowers his gaze. I can't tell you. It's a secret. Although, if you promise... The elf looks at you with hopes in his eyes. If you promise to help me, then I'll tell you. And what do I get if I help you? In that case, I will give you my spear. This is of course a euphemism. I will be giving you my dick. You can suck it, lick it, put it in your butt, put it in someone else's butt, I don't care. I can make a lot of handy things out of wood. You could call me a woodworker in your tongue. The elf gives you a disarming smile. Working with wood. I see, that is euphemism for sure. Alright, so what sort of help do you need? That is a secret. After some hesitation, the elf decides to add, but it's not hard. Not at all. At least, not yet. But with a gentle application of your hand or your mouth on it, that can be real hard. I do work with wood after all, you have my word. Alright, well, I can't agree to anything before I know exactly what you need. The elf wrinkles his forehead in concentration. Well, if you insist. Nunuk the hunter told me that he saw an incredibly beautiful flower growing in the swamp. I would go and pick it myself, but I fear I would be lost. Also, there are monsters there. So, will you help me? Alright. Perfect. Come back as soon as you can. Alright, then I have to go. What? What fucking flower? Give me a description. Oh, it's a flower. Great. Has asked for a rare flower of unmatched beauty that his hunter friend told him about. Grows somewhere deep in the heart of the Nar Marches. Okay. Great, thanks. That's very helpful. Yes, go find the flower. Gladly. What else do you want me to do besides suck your dick a little bit? Jeez, this guy. Unbelievable. Why are people in my barony so bad at communication? It's like they don't make good mouth sounds and shit or something, I don't know. Fucking hell. What's wrong with these guys and their inability to make good word choices that can puzzle, So this hasn't been claimed, right? Right, so, right, we just claimed the, North Nar Marches, so all the resources here have to be claimed manually. Gotcha. There aren't many resources here, though. Besides the ancient obelisk, which I guess we might as well claim. Sure. That'll take 11 hours, that's fine. Although, we don't have the buff from eating food that we've crafted in the camp, so something that we might need to change. Alright, claim that shit, thank you. So I guess we have more than 15 BP. I would check, but you know what? Fine, I'll check, just in case. We have 29 BP. Gotcha. Not too bad then. Not too bad at all. That'll hopefully at least act as a buffer in case we need to spend it somehow. Right, Tenebrous Depths. Tenebrous Depths, not Tenebrious. What the fuck is Tenebrious? Why does that word sound so familiar to me? Tenebrious. Is that from another RPG, maybe? Explore the dungeon? Okay, so I think this is part of a DLC, right? I think this might be... Whoa! Oh. Okay, friendly dragon. I thought he was gonna rip my face off. Your first challenge is to fight the most ancient dragon in the entire world. He will unmake your soul and eat you as a baby. But you have to do it anyways because I told you so. Zelaren, the silver dragon stares at you for a long time, unblinking. Maybe it's just a trick of the light, but you think you see a heavy mercury teardrop roll from its pearly eye. What kind of voice suits this noble dragon? I'd say...
You have answered my call, Protector of Galarian. I will have you know, no one has ever returned from these caves alive. Many valiant heroes before you have sacrificed their lives to bring victory one step closer. I have not forgotten their feats, nor will I forget yours. I mean, your foot's a little mangled and disfigured, but, you know, I have a foot fetish, so here we are.
Alright, so who are you, and tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know? I will hide nothing from you.
Who are you?
My name is Zelaren. I'm a loyal servant of Apsu. Thousands of years ago, my god appointed me to watch over this place, where deep in the depths there hides a great evil. I knew at once the repulsive smell of the beast. It smells a lot like you, but, you know, cleaner. But it took me centuries to locate the egg that he left. All this time, I've stood guard here, looking for a way to destroy the spawn before it hatched and brought immeasurable sufferings to those who dwell upon the land.
Apsu? Who's that? The dragon casts a pearly skyward gaze, or glance.
Oh, Apsu. He's more ancient than all the gods whose names you know. He's a maker of all, who stands at the origin of the multiverse. Few mortals remember him, but we metallic dragons still praise him in our prayers.
Is it just me, or are you really sad?
So many heroes passed here, the noblest souls of Golarion, selfless protectors of their homeland, ready to sacrifice their lives to save it from the spawn of the beast. I remember each and every one, striding fearlessly down into the darkness. Almost none of them have returned, and it's all my fault.
The dragon lowers his huge head. True repentance can be heard in this thunderous voice.
I made a mistake, and they paid dearly for it. You see, I never understood the true nature of the monster. For many years, I and the heroes who answered my call would wander these dungeons, thinking that the monster larva was the greatest threat. It was only when I found the egg and touched its shell that I realized the spawn had turned the entire dungeon into its nest. Madness, mortal. Madness, mortal. Darkness and madness are the monster's sword and shield, its food and the material that its shell is made of. The heroes I summoned here descended into madness. They lost their minds, and the spawn of the beast fed upon their insanity. Somehow, I avoided the same fate. They went down into the darkness, driven by the noblest of intentions, and were rewarded only with the eternal torment.
What are you doing here?
I'm guarding the spawn of Rovagog. Weren't you fucking listening? That sleeps in the caves beneath us. I summon heroes to help me defeat it. It is a long and joyless vigil, but I believe that it will one day be over. Perhaps you yourself are the hero who will finally achieve this long-awaited victory.
Alright, well thanks for your answers.
The truth is the least I can give you for your feat.
What feat? I haven't done anything. What feat do you expect of me?
An egg laid by the abominable Rovagog has cursed this dungeon for thousands of years. The larva of the beast will destroy half of the river kingdoms if it hatches. The shell that surrounds it is a labyrinth of darkness and madness, inhabited by thousands of its former victims. Hundreds of heroes perished as they sought a way through it, but now I know where the egg is, and the path to it is almost clear. Almost.
What blocks the way to the monster?
Oh, that's the saddest and scariest part. It's Ernest Goes to Camp. Remakes! No! Remake of a classic! Aw, man, they'll never make it as good as it once was. Ah, shit. Ernest Sucks 50 Million Dicks was my favorite porno. Ernest Goes to Camp was my favorite, shit. The spawn of the beast feeds on nightmares, and its very shell is made of madness. The caves around it are filled with insanity.
This makes no sense, but sure.
It has flooded them with an ocean of darkness which distorts the very nature of the multiverse. Heroes who approach grow mad or perish in great suffering. This gives the egg its strength. The monster feeds on the terror and pain. Neither alive nor dead, but tormented eternally by their worst nightmares, these brave heroes still wander the labyrinth. Find and destroy 4 of their strongest, and the power of the beast's madness will weaken. Then I'll be able to crack open the shell. We must destroy the monster before it hatches and grows strong. The fallen priestess, the weary traveler, the wicked chanter, the captor and his horrifying slave, Ernest and his 50 million, deliver them into a peace, and the path to the enemy will be opened.
Why don't you kill these 4 yourself? The dragon's body shudders. It would seem that the thought of what hides in the depths can chill the soul of even a mighty dragon.
The egg is surrounded by an ever-shifting labyrinth of insanity and darkness. This insanity which the larva emits is capable of subduing even the most valiant of heroes. I've ventured down before, and it was only by a miracle that I slipped the fate that has ensnared so many other brave heroes. If I tried to vanquish it alone, then sooner or later it would devour me, drink my soul, and add me to the horde of nightmares that guard it. Who else will be able to destroy me then? Thus I continue summoning heroes to this place. Many of those who answered my call turn their backs and return to their lives, once they discover how slim their chances of victory. And I do not blame them, but my vigil is nearing its end. The hour of the last battle with the monster draws near, and if you can manage to weaken its shell, I can crack it and we will finish this together.
Alright, so tell me about the fallen priestess. Oh, or tell me about, the weary traveler, I guess.
He was a gnome named Balzess. Yeah, I know, ridiculous name, right? He was quite a famous traveler, a Pathfinder in 3 continents, but bleaching gives no quarter to his people. There came a day when he grew tired of his new roads. When he heard my call, he came, knowing it would be his final adventure. He did not anticipate victory, but hoped at least for an honorable death. Alas, the darkness reached out to him from the abominable spawn of the beast, and refused him even that. An aura of madness filled the gnome with delusions of grandeur and transported his mind into the marvelous Fey world where he sits, a godlike ruler.
Wait, that's not the dude that we found in that other place, is it?
He's become a frightening, dangerous, and pathetic caricature of his former self. A king without a kingdom, the god of a rotten soul. Immersed in sweet dreams, he wanders the halls, barking orders at the wandering monsters. A sad sight to behold. His death will bring him not only peace, but also restore the dignity he's lost.
Tell me about the fallen priestess, for real this time.
Her name is Kyoko Sakasama. She led a party of adventurers here, noblest and truest friends. Together, they defeated many foes, but they never faced anything like this. Kyoko once served Lamashtu. Then this brave and wise woman recognized how disgusting her patron was.
Wow, judgmental much?
And gathered the strength to leave her service, finding shelter in the hands of Desna. Alas, Lamashtu is called the mistress of insanity for a reason. The labyrinth tricked Kyoko's mind, and stole from her Desna's protections. When next her reason failed, she returned to Lamashtu and sacrificed her friends to the cruel mistress, one by one. Ever since, she has lurked in the depths, seeking new gifts for her mistress. Alas, the last embers of good in her soul have long faded. She has become a monster. The beast has consumed her utterly.
Tell me about the captor.
The captor is the greatest wizard I ever managed to talk into visiting this gloomy place. I had high hopes for him, and so I turned a blind eye to the darkness in his soul. I expect he was already insane before he even came here. Nothing else could explain his indifference towards suffering. But he was strong and confident, and managed to get quite close to the spawn. Very close, before he met his end. Be warned that the captor does not appear alone. He is always accompanied by a disgusting beast that he summoned from beyond the world. The two are firmly bound in death, and can revive each other. So they must both be killed at once.
Really? Alright, so tell me about the Wicked Chanter.
She's the dungeon's greatest mystery. She goes around in a blue and white robe and then shouts, "Wololo, ayo, ayo, wololo," and then suddenly, people wearing red clothes, their clothes turn blue. It's really, I mean, it's maybe not as bad as it sounds, or maybe it's, you know what, maybe it's not really much of a problem. In the long history of my vigil here, she has but recently appeared. Heroes who set off in the depths began to encounter something quite strange, a woman in rags, who wanders the halls, shouting "Wololo," accompanied by a horde of monsters that she's shouted "Wololo" to. She is known to announce her arrival in song. She sings as she hunts. Wow, this is actually turning out to be exactly the way that I kind of joked about. She sings as she hunts, and she sings as she kills. The monsters of the dark serve her loyally and faithfully, protecting her to their dying breath. I know not who the Chanter is. Many brave heroines have disappeared into the dungeon, but none possess control over such monsters. I only know that the Chanter is more insane than the other three nightmares of the dungeon combined, and the terror she carries with her knows no mercy. She must be defeated.
Alright, great. Can I rest here?
Of course, my table is set for everyone. Eat and rest as much as you'd like. Down below in the darkness, you'll have to be at your best.
I need supplies.
Of course, but forgive me. My treasures are not endless, and I cannot provide you with free supplies.
Why not?
If you require the aid of a priest, select a scroll and I will read it for you. But be careful. Down in the labyrinth, it's gonna be really dark, so you can't read on your own. You're on your own. Do not go into the depths without a servant to the higher forces in your party.
Like a cleric, you mean? Okay, so we can buy a bunch of stuff from this guy. Great. Anything interesting? Not really. Alright, so I guess I can rest here and, oh, spend the night here with Bones McGee. I'm the funniest skeleton in the West. Are we in the West? I guess we're west of my barony. So, Honest Guy. Honest Guy? Backwards. The fuck? Is that your name? A tall, bulky fellow with a shaved head studies you closely, paying special attention to your equipment. He grins. Hello, my friend. Do you want to look your finest? I have the best wares and fairest prices in all the tenebrous depths. And who are you? I am an honest guy. The lad strikes his chest proudly with his fist. I stand here honestly, welcoming heroes and sending them off to their feats of glory. I honestly collect the gear from the breathless corpses, and I honestly sell it to the next heroes.
Wow,
You freely and calmly admit that you pillage corpses. I mean, as do I. Forgive me my skepticism, but do you really need to do that yourself? You've never taken anything from an enemy... do you really never do that yourself? You've never taken anything from an enemy you've killed or a dead body you found? At least I don't tell passers-by that I'm just waiting for a chance to rob their dead bodies. I do it for the greater good. Taking the equipment from a defeated enemy is honest. You're just taking advantage of the situation without doing anything to help. Yeah. That's a good point. Well, I mean, I still rob dudes, but sure. You just gave me an idea. Maybe I should be called a smart guy, not an honest guy? Still, it's not very nice. We put our lives at risk for everyone else while you profit from our misfortune. What if, say, you make someone angry and you turn from an honest guy into a dead guy? I'll say this. I don't know if it really matters, though. Are you saying the honest guy isn't fair? That I have no shame? Why? Do you? The plunderer nearly drops his spear in indignation. Of course I do. Maybe I get very sad every time I load a new corpse. Maybe I'm thinking, you know, what a pity this great hero has perished. I'll tell you what, I promise you, I'll change. I'll donate a part of my earnings to orphans and to the Eodmidei paladins for their fights against the demons, and to druids to help preserve the dwindling dinosaurs. I give you my word, I'm an honest guy. No one is more honest than me. The most honest guy. Nice. Does Zelarin allow your pillaging? What could he have a problem with? I'm betraying no one. I attack no one. I just pick up things that belong to no one and find them new owners. Perfectly honest, isn't it? And besides, that scaly worm would be so bored without me. He never has anyone to talk to. Alright, let me see your wares then. You unscrupulous bastard. I'm not impressed. Wow. Thanks. The most honest guy. That's hilarious. Alright, what is this? It appears to have been a powerful artifact, but its magic has long since dissipated. Step. Sure. Alright, I think we'll actually... You know what? Let's at the very least check it out before we end the episode. Yeah. Now, I'm assuming that, we'll just blast through the first part of this area. Whoa! This is not what I expected. I do like the purple, but wow, holy shit. Tenebrous Depths 1. Fascinating. Lindsay, can you breathe? Same with you, Jubilost. Holy shit, you guys might not be able to breathe. So let me know if you're choking and dying and shit, but I'm not really gonna do anything about it, so there you have it. Alright, well, let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow and start exploring the Tenebrous Depths. We'll see how far we can get. Yeah. Now, I think this kind of operates in a similar way that the, shit, what was it called? Mementos work in, the hit video game Persona 5. So, I'm guessing that, you know, we'll be able to get to a certain location as far as we can go, and then we need to clear out another chapter, and then it unlocks more stuff to do later on, etc, etc. I don't know if it's randomly generated dungeons, though. That would be pretty cool, but oh well. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast!